said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will take the field first. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be, and now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. They had some players jump into the transfer portal, but they were able to hang on to some of their key pieces. Do you think really that's more the culture coming through or promises from the staff, David?
I think that's exactly how I would do it, because I can fill some of my holes and my gaps, especially for spring ball and for all those other steps to build depth while I develop some of the younger.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Huff. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jennings. Nowhere to go, the ball's loose. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On target over the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Aggies are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air. It's Huff. Pucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll go to the ground. And some room to work. Past the first down marker and still running. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense in a bunch formation. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. Oh, he got loose. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking downfield, it's Huff. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fights off the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Back to throw, it's Huff. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He leaves it with his back. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggie.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gonna run it. It's Jennings. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Huff. Grab near the marker. It's Little. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And wings it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. A strike downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Jennings. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just now on the same page with his target.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside the spot. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll immediately call timeout. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Works the middle of the field. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. He wants to take the top off. Brings it in down the left side. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Aggie! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Back to throw, it's Huff. Right on the money. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Break it on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Can't get him to the ground. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. To the air, it's Huff. Floats it out in space. Gets away from one, finds room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Leaves it with the running back. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Was looking looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Huff. Finds the tight end. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Running to the left. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Got the quick pass. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Here we go. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the inside. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left. to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. Great job by the back on the option.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverse.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.